You know about it already. Her vehicle was involved in a hit and run. The daughter is believed to be the one that was driving it. She doesn't live here.
Well, I've never seen a post office and city hall in the same building, but it exists in Erath. I was just at this library here. It's closed at noon on Saturday. I would never drink corn syrup like this. Just like water. So I ate extra egg yolks because I had the rice and barley. I thought that the rice and barley would absorb the egg yolks, but they don't. I still have to cut out egg yolks. That was stupid of me because I got sleepy again and I laid down and fell asleep maybe 2 p.m. and I kind of woke up with that feeling again in my heart. The left side feels like it struggles, and it's I think too much cholesterol or something. Maybe not cholesterol, but something fatty in that yolk. I have too many yolks in too short a period of time, and my heart struggles. Maybe it's something with the gallbladder, but either way, I gotta cut out the yolks no matter what I eat the eggs with. All right, half the yolks. I was eating like all the yolks. Like I had about 4 or 5 eggs, all yolks. I should have cut out half those yolks so that I would not have had the problem I did. This is some of the tallest grass I've ever seen. It's as tall as a tree. It looks similar to Indian grass. Very similar to Indian grass, but much, much taller. So they got some new scoreboards here. You can see the plans. They want to advertise some very sugary drinks. On the top. So they've paid for these scoreboards, these sugar drink companies. All for the kids. Really benefit the kids with the sugary drinks. Real good. Last time I got scared of me. Alright. It's because there's a big ditch here. There's, I guess, some fish then. Wow, we're taking our time on this road. And I'm not really keen on passing. It's not so important. Some people in West Arbery kill each other because they don't have basketball courts. While I'm in Lydia, they only need to travel 12 miles to the next city over to play some basketball in a nice empty park. I don't really expect anybody to show up all day the way the circumstances look, but I can be surprised. You just can't maintain the same standards around here like other places up further north. For the baseball parks, for one. These baseball parks are some of the wettest ones I've seen. The outfield is like, you know, you got grass, but it's like grass that gets covered in water sometimes. Often it'll sit in standing water for days. They don't really do much extra to deal with the pools of water around these fields. The pools of water just are something that are there, and the people deal with it by walking around it. So everything is so wet. I mean, they have a particular grass that can handle this type of pooling of water. A grass that stays green and it looks like regular grass, almost that you'd see up north. But I mean, there's clearly differences. But they play in some of the wettest conditions around here, if they do play much at all, if this is even a season. Sounds pretty active. Maybe like a pump in here, pumping the water into a pipe of some kind. Alright, got the standard bicycle rack that probably isn't used a lot. I'm thinking this square welding project is for picnic tables, maybe. I got a few of these, two more further down the parking lot. You would think it would be easy just to walk across the field from my car to the library, but it's not. There's water pools everywhere, and I'm trying to navigate around them as best I can. My socks are starting to get wet. I did get caught already. I think this is another channel. Okay, I just back up a little bit to get around that. Alright, I think I found the biggest mud bug thingy yet. That's a big big old mud bug made that. About the width of my hand. Very, very muddy, very wet. Here's another tall one. Tall, big. I don't even know what these creatures look like. At least at the gophers, you'll see them scurrying around above ground. These things never surface. I think somebody put a trap in here. Just a random cage. Yeah, that is in the shape of a trap. Nothing appears to be in there. They're looking for some big things. Some big things. Those big holes. Okay. They did tie it to the pole, so they are checking it. They could just pull it out with this. And when you put out traps, I mean, I would expect them to check it daily. Across the road or next to the park is this farm field. And I can't make out what type of vegetation they grow. It definitely is getting a lot of water. It looks like a grass is coming up, or corn? Are these corn stalks? They just have to make deeper trenches for them. I'm very suspicious of people who waste resources, energy, whatever, without any good reason. Just sit in the car and let their car idle. Very suspicious of that. Cyprepoint State Park, 12/30/130. It's Louisiana. Boat launch fee. If you don't pay your $1, you can go to jail for 6 months. St. Mary Parish Government Ordinance. So this place is that popular they can make money off of it like that. There's this weird bird making a weird noise. Oh. It's probably scared of me. Mosquitoes are aggressive in the daytime, and as soon as I opened up my door, they started coming after me. Yamaha. Parked over there, but I think I want to park over here. I thought this was going to be a bit more of a problem to park at, but it's so quiet today, and I think I could get away with just parking on the side. Right, pay your $1 boat launch fee. There's a spider in the screen. It should be outside that screen, so I can catch these mosquitoes. It's pretty cool to see this. I'm on the edge pretty much of the Gulf of Mexico. Not completely, but close. And the standard is to build your houses high. A lot of these seem to be rentals. The real escape. That's why there's not a lot of traffic around here. People aren't renting a lot this time of year. But they're available. And this is like, there are no houseboats. It reminded me of the houseboats when I saw this, but it's not the case. They just have that appearance like you see in Iowa. And there's a whole row down that way of more of these affluent rentals for the fishermen. D-map posted, no trespassing. Game thief. I'll remain anonymous. Oh, can I make up to $1,500 too? Yeah, the lower houses have been abandoned. They build them higher now. I saw 3 more before these that were lower built and abandoned looking. They have to build them so high. They set a standard of maybe 8 feet, and they found that 8 feet is not enough. Double that if you want to get insurance. The older ones are lower and abandoned. How many bricks is this? Like 20? That's pretty cool. Hang the boat up, but loosely in case of the flooding. Yeah, they had a lower standard before. I thought it looked neat on the map. I brought my drone just in case if I find a good spot. It looks like a public pier over here. They have low standards for arrest, but high standards for how high your house should be built. Really thick logs. They spend money on that. Like extra, like durability, lifetime value. No, those docks might be private. I can't reach them without looking like the piddler crab. Looking like I go through somebody's property. Yeah, these are each individual private docks. Really cool. Imagine every house gets its own dock. Stairway to heaven. As they build it so high. Have a little fun with it. Yeah, this dock looks like I could just walk out onto it. There's nobody. There's nobody around. Not many. So when does this get popular? You would think that this time of year would be popular. Not the summertime. It's too hot in the summer. Hang out here. They're using ropes. They're using ropes as speed bumps. Speed ropes. Yeah, nobody comes back to these parts, so they're not really putting a lot of effort into security. There's no security guards running around. This moss. Yeah. Private property. No turning around. Oh, like I just entered private, and this is for sale. So they want to give people opportunity to look, right? Or only with the real estate agent. Oh, it's a little bit of a drop there. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Alright, so I'm going back, take a couple of new roads, which I kind of expected there to be some paved roads. They're so little used. There's no, do they even have a town council, village council? It's all just kind of everyone for themselves type of thing, maybe. I didn't see this moss until I got to about here. Maybe 10 miles further inland, the moss really started showing itself. Very close to the coast. Yeah, because of that waterway, I had to go all the way back to the main road. There are no shortcuts. Here's the paved, and the water reaches a long distance. The water road. Jeez, they're so tall. Uh-oh. Somebody's a little lower here too. That's a little more risky. Okay, a house actually has the flood measurements here. I'm just gonna move closer. I think they're empty. So it got up to 8 feet. And that's what they're saying here, is that their low house, they do have a low house compared to a lot of others. Their low house is made the minimum for the highest flooding, but a lot of these new houses are not taking that chance and going like 20 feet. Traps. It's kind of hard to record with the sun in this manner. Should be okay to go down this way, right? Smile, you're on camera. Very colorful traps. We got quite a few of these tall ones in this style, like San Francisco. Oh, a lighthouse. Can I reach that? I'd have to go around. No smoking. Can I reach that even? Oh man. They discourage people from going back here? Huh. Alright, so they got private entrance code required for me to get to that lighthouse area, I think. I mean, yeah, I could bicycle back there, but I don't want any trouble. It's a dead end. I guess I would be encouraged to go back to where I was to use the drone. I was thinking I should have, but I was kind of confident that I could also bicycle to that little lighthouse on display. Apparently not. Alright, that's it. Just a little look around. Time to get back. So neat. Such a vast ocean. It's not even it's a cove, not even the ocean. There's land, very low lying land, I think, on the other end of this water, just not visible. The fire department has this, the Marshmaster. And it drags something behind it. You know, these properties aren't abandoned, but they aren't being fixed or replaced. Nobody's selling them. There's no for sale signs. Looks like they had nice houses, but they usually around here. There's only like 6 or 7 houses that are abandoned like that out of over 100. So with the 7-foot sticks, I do a little bicycle damage reversal exercising with the 7-foot sticks, and that reverses. I can reverse the strain from sitting and pedaling, because that's very constricted movement, and use the 7-foot sticks to help counteract that type of strain with those exercises. It's really nice. I think I want to make a video of that. I guess I'm making this note to remind myself later.